What is up, fellow YouTubers? It's me again, and I haven't been uploading some videos for a couple of days because I was so excited for Christmas. And here, what I'm showing in front of the camera is the Toy Story Disney Store exclusive RC car. I've always had to admit, RC, the remote control car, was one of my favorite supporting characters, and I always thought that every time I look at him and just the way how his eyes look, I couldn't stop looking at him. I couldn't even get enough of him after that chase scene where Woody and Buzz had to get back to the moving van. So yeah, I got this at the Disney shop a few days ago. And anyway, I felt like that I needed a little bit of something to calm me down. So my granny picked this up. So that way she thought she wanted to do a little bit of shopping at the mall, so I told her, why don't we just go to Willowbrook. So anyway, he looks pretty good. He looks like exactly from the movie, all except the controller, that is. It looks like a complete steering wheel. Just look how it is. By the way, I'm very sorry about my lighting. It's not really that good. Maybe this is better. Yeah, you can basically see more. So yeah, RC car powered by Mud Eater good tires, RC action, and it has real racing action. Take a look at this good-looking picture. That looks like something I would draw. Yeah, this definitely looks like something I would draw a picture of if I wanted to, that is. Anyway, let's not wait any longer and get him out of the box. He's definitely waiting to be played with. So here he is out of the box, and he looks pretty cool. A couple of things that I should probably mention. On my face reveal video, I pretty much already showed you this steering wheel. But let me tell you right now, I didn't pretty much bring out the full details, but now that I'm doing my first toy review, I'll actually tell you about it right now. First, let's take a look at the car. Wow, his antenna is outrageously long, just look at it. His spoiler, motorized wheels, steering front wheels, and his bumper. Huh, that's weird. Funny, I thought he was supposed to have his bumper look like he's actually smiling. But who cares? This is pretty nice and cool. And he has these little bit pegs that hold a little Woody and a little Buzz. Come to think of it, I'm starting to think that this is the same Disney Store RC car that's been, that came with Woody and Buzz and the rocket that was strapped onto Buzz's back, but I just got the one that doesn't have them, but I don't care. I love this toy. Before we get to the toy itself, we have to mention about the battery compartment. 4 AA batteries for the car, and 2 AA's for the controller, steering wheel. Anyway, here's the toy itself. It has a little steering dial, so that way you can turn it and whenever you want him to steer his wheels. And he has a little bit of a on and off switch. If you turn it on, that means he'll move. On to the steering wheel. You see, this button is to make him go backwards, and this button can make him go forward. And I know what you're thinking. This steering wheel has no antenna. How is it gonna move if it has no antenna? Well, let me explain. It's like kind of like this. It has a motion sensor, the car and the steering wheel. If you turn it to the left, he goes left. If you turn it to the right, he goes right. And if you're asking how are you gonna turn him on? Well, you see this button right here? If you press it, it turns him on. If you press it again, it turns him off. So what are we waiting for? Let's take him out for a test run. Alright, let's turn him on. You see that? You see that? I turned him on. Alright, now let's give this a go. Forward button. Backwards button. Very cool car. It looks a lot like the one in the movie, but since it's December, I'm gonna let you people on a little secret. I'm planning to get the Toy Story Signature Collection RC car from Thinkway Toys. I know, you're probably asking, I sound older. That's because I'm 18 years old, and yet, get this, I still believe in Santa Claus after all these years. Speaking, a little fun fact, I emailed him my letter for what I would like to have for Christmas, and so far, I pretty much told him everything, so that way he'll know. And I told him that I would go smaller. I only wished for 3 things, so that way it would make things more easier. Anyway, I like to play with this toy, and I definitely need to replace his batteries because his batteries are going way too low because he slows down too much. A little bit of comparison. Here he is right next to the Burger King exclusive RC buggy. This one doesn't need any batteries. You just push him and he goes faster. Another thing that his antenna is a snap together piece, and that little red dot, it was white, so I grabbed my permanent red marker and just colored it in. His spoiler, can I even call it that? Anyway, it was also a snap together piece. It would keep falling off so easily, so I used super glue in order for it to stay on. Anyway, look at the major difference. See that? His eyes are too close, and this one, his eyes have a little bit of room. His bumper looks way different. It has a different tone of blue, and this one is way too long. And it has a lighter shade of blue, and it could stick out. This one can't, but overall I like both of them, and I love them so much that I can't stop thinking. When I think of RC cars, I think of this one. I think of this guy from Toy Story. Anyway. And in case you people don't know it, here, let me show you. See? What'd I tell you? Oh, hang on, I got it. See? It sticks out. So, it's just like this. But it doesn't matter. I still play with this anyway, and I got it a few days ago. And I'm also planning to get the Toy Story Signature Collection RC car from Thinkway Toys, like I told Santa Claus. Yeah, I know, I'm too old to believe in Santa Claus, but hey, if you have toys like this, you can't help but play with them so much. So yeah, I pretty much said all I could of this toy, and I'm pretty much gonna play with it, sometimes put it back in the box, whatever I can do with it. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe. This is my first toy review, and keep on collecting, Toy Story fans. Whatever you do, do not give away your toys. Just wait for Toy Story 4 to come out. It comes out next year. This is Sapphire Hernandez signing out. And don't forget Gamer Pro 5, my old friend. Seriously. Anyway, I hope all of you are out there preparing for Christmas, because I know I am!